What's up guys, Priest here. In this video we're going to talk about Rainbow Six Extraction. Now I've been trying to do this video for a while now because I just didn't know what else to say about it. I was trying to find some nice things to say about the game, but I just couldn't. So this is just going to be a very honest review of my first playthrough of this game. Now we'll start off by saying that the game does look nice. Like honestly, the game graphically, it looks amazing. I mean, you guys can see by the footage I have, the game looks, it's beautiful. It's a pretty game, you know, the lighting, the shading, but I believe we're playing on the highest graphics setting that they gave us. I can't confirm because they wouldn't let us change anything in the settings. But yeah, the game looks nice. I will say that. The game looks really beautiful. But that's about the only good thing the game has going for it. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't like the game. I don't like it at all. The game feels very boring and very stale, and the game falls flat on its face when it tries to do anything remotely interesting. All these missions are just tedious chores, so the game has very low replayability. It's very low intensity. Maybe it's because of the difficulty we're playing in. If you guys have watched Bikini Bodhi's video on this game, he notices too that the game was just boring. It's like very low intensity situations. I was so bored after the first playthrough of the map they let us play that the second time around I wanted to do a speed run. I was literally chanting speed run while we were loading up the second map. I was going speed run, speed run, speed run, because I wanted a challenge. Like, I was hoping that maybe trying to speed run the game was a challenge, but we got through most of these missions relatively quickly without even actually trying to speed run. The game has potential, a little bit of potential, because the game in itself, it's competing with games like Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood, and I've played Left 4 Dead and I've played Back 4 Blood. I was in the playtest for Back 4 Blood, and that game is amazing. Back 4 Blood's a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, and those games play absolutely amazing. This game doesn't stand a chance against Back 4 Blood if that's who they're trying to compete against. I don't know what the target audience is of this game. If the target audience is Rainbow Six players, I think they lost them, because a lot of Rainbow Six players don't really like this futuristic stuff that they're going for. Maybe Siege players, Rainbow Six Siege players themselves would like it because the game plays out like Rainbow Six Siege. But if you've played Vegas 1, Vegas 2, or any of the old Rainbow Six games, this game is nowhere close to any of that. Okay, we're stepping into supernatural and alien galactic territory stuff right here. So if you're an OG Rainbow Six fan, I don't think this game is targeted for you. But if you're a Siege fan, this game plays and feels just like Rainbow Six Siege, which is a good thing, but also a bad thing, because the game feels and plays like Rainbow Six Siege, but it's not Siege. So the game feels like a Siege DLC, but it's not. The game is priced at $60 right now. You can pre-order the game for $60 on Ubisoft Connect. The game is set to release in September. But if you know, I don't know what else to say except for that the game doesn't meet its price point. Like, there's no way this game should be priced that high, because the game doesn't feel like it's worth that much. Because again, it feels like Rainbow Six Siege. If you guys all have played Siege, if you guys are here on my channel, you guys know that we play Siege here. This game feels just like it. It feels just like Outbreak, but a DLC, like an extra Outbreak. So I can't justify that price tag on this game. If you've already played Outbreak, you've already played this game. Like, minus a few missions. If you've genuinely enjoyed Outbreak, just imagine, okay, if you enjoyed Outbreak, if you're one of the few people who did enjoy Outbreak, imagine if you had to pay $60 for Outbreak, because that's how much this game cost. All right, it's just imagine, go back in time. If you had to pay $60 to play it, you would probably be upset, and I'm kind of upset with this game's price tag being $60, because it just feels like Outbreak. Outbreak was free, and the game felt like it was free. It played out like it was free, like a free event. That's how it felt, and that's I feel like this game is. It feels the same way. It feels like a free game. It plays just like Siege. It looks like Siege, plays like Siege, but you're killing zombies and aliens and shit, just like Outbreak. It's Outbreak Part 2, but for $60. So I can't justify that. And the game is, in so many ways, it feels like I've already played it before. If I were to summarize this for you guys, I would say 1, the game is beautiful, absolutely stunning. 2, the game is boring. Very low intensity situations. I feel like if you ramped up the difficulty, then maybe there's a chance there, but even then, it's very slim, because Outbreak was the same way. 3, it's the price tag is too high. I can't justify the price tag. 1, it's beautiful. 2, it's falls flat, it's boring. And 3, it's $60. $60 for a game that doesn't feel like it's worth $50, $40, maybe $30, maybe a $30 game. But the game just has issues. The game, I felt like they could have done so much to keep us engaged in the game, aside from adding random missions, because these missions are just so tedious. They feel like chores. I feel like I'm running around doing chores, because I don't feel like these missions are essential to the main goal in the game, where the main goal is to save the world or something, find a cure, or find the mother parasite or the mother alien, you know, the queen alien or something. You know, there's got to be an end game, or there's got to be a goal, and I feel like these small mini missions that you can do don't add up to that goal. I feel like they're just little mini chores. Maybe these things are super important. I know they're super important. Oh, like right now we have to use these injectors on the nutrient node on that weird alien spire. That's super important to the mission, but it doesn't feel like it's super important to the mission. It just feels like a tedious task, like a little mini chore that we have to do. So I feel like maybe there's some ways that they can try to keep us engaged, or keep us really feeling like what we're doing is worthwhile. Because right now, these just feel like little mini tasks that we have to knock out. And we have to do 3 of them. We have to save a scientist, destroy these nutrient nodes, extract a operator, and you're gonna be doing that for all these maps to come, aside from little mini bosses, if they add mini bosses. But if you're into that cup of tea, if that's your cup of tea, then go for it. Like, this game might be the game for you, but I'm just telling you how I feel and my initial thoughts on it. The game just, it's meh, you know? It's just meh. Yeah, you're gonna play some Extraction? Meh. Like, would I rather play Siege or Extraction? I'd rather go play Siege against cheaters and hackers than play Extraction. I'll be completely honest. That's just my opinion on it. You know, do whatever you want with it. But there's so many ways. I feel like if the game was more linear, it'd be a better game. Kind of like Halo, where like you go from A to point B. Like, it's just one mission. You gotta go and do this. That's your mission, do this. But along the way, it's an exciting journey to get from point A to point B, you know? Add some excitement along the way. Maybe we get into a vehicle, or maybe there's like an elevator that we're going in, and then as the elevator's going up, we got to shoot zombies falling down. You know, something exciting things along the way, not these mini chores, because these tasks that we have to do, that's what they feel like. They just feel like chores. That's all it is. At least that's all it is to me. It just feels like we're doing little chores in these maps, and they're randomly generated chores. So every map we get 3 chores we gotta knock out, and that's it. But I felt like if they went a more linear route, where you had a main goal at the end of the tunnel, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel, there's like a main goal at the end of it, but along the way there's these obstacles you have to go through, like really intense or crazy life-changing things, you know, or stuff that we've never seen before, because this just feels like Outbreak, you know, Outbreak Part 2, you know, aliens and zombie looking things. It's whatever, it is what it is, you know. But maybe if the game was third person, you know, maybe if it was a third person game, so it didn't feel like we're playing Siege, it felt like a brand new game, maybe that would be the kicker for, you know, a third person game where you can lean on the walls like you could do in Vegas 1 and Vegas 2. You know, stuff like that. Or, you know, game-changing thing. There's something different, because right now the game feels like Siege. It plays a little bit like Siege, so it's just Outbreak, but a $60 Outbreak, because you feel like you've played it before. You feel like you've done this all already, and you know, no one likes that. No one likes paying $60 for something they don't have to. Maybe ramp up the difficulty next time they let us play test, but again, it is what it is, man. Agree, disagree, whatever. Let me know how you guys feel about the game. If you guys liked what you guys see, if you guys want to get it, if you're gonna get Extraction, if you're gonna pay $60 for this game, tell me why you're paying $60 for this game. If you're gonna get this game, tell me why you're getting this game. If you really like this kind of game, if you really want games like this, how often are you gonna play it? Because right now, if you want a 3-player co-op, if you would ask me, I'd tell you to go play Apex. You know, that's what I go tell you to do. Play Apex. You'll probably get... Apex is free. It's a 3-player game that's free. You probably get more out of it than this game. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. If you guys dislike the video, you know what to do. Thumbs down the video. I'll see you guys in the next Rainbow Six Siege video. Peace out.